check it.
Is this live through YouTube or live through Twitter? What is this live through?
It's YouTube, actually. Yeah, I've connected it to the Swapzone YouTube, so we should be live on YouTube. Let me check that. Yes, we're live. That's so great. So, yeah, finally we've done this. Great. So, this is our Bigger Crypture series. For those who don't know, Bigger Crypture is the set of AMA series organized by Swapzone, an aggregator of crypto exchanges, and it's a series of AMAs, as I said, for those projects that we all like and worship here in the crypto space. And today, I'm beyond excited to present Sparda Wallet founder Chris and co-founder Chase. So let's greet them all.
Hello. Glad to be here. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, okay. So beyond excited to have you here, guys. So basically, I think first it's nice to start with a small presentation about yourselves, like not even the project, but who you are, what you do, and what you like, to, sort of get people know you.
Definitely. So what were you looking for? More of before we got into crypto, like a background of who we are before crypto?
Yeah, that would be great.
Definitely. So yeah, I could start. So yeah, I'm pretty young. I'm 26. I graduated college maybe 4 years ago with a business undergrad. And I actually got into being a loan officer. I'm a licensed loan officer. So that's actually what I did to put food on the table before I got heavily into crypto. And it's actually given me a lot of perspective on business, behind the scenes, financials, and just how to sell things in general. So I've actually taken a lot of what I've learned through my experiences from being a loan officer and tried to implement it in areas of crypto where I see fit. That's a little bit about my background business-wise. I don't know if you want me to go personal-wise.
Well, I think that's okay. And like we can now give the word to Chris. What can he say us about his background? And probably I do like that.
Well, my background with crypto was it just started as a hobby. I worked in a warehouse, and we all just played crypto, played the markets, trying to strike it rich. And I've always liked trying to figure out how things work. I've learned how to code, on my free time. I'm self-taught. I'm an artist, and NFTs just kind of like spoke to me. It was something I wanted to learn how to do.
Wow.
I'm a father of 4 and I'm married. I don't have a whole lot of free time. So when I do get free time, I like to learn new things.
Definitely.
Wow, that's a great attitude, actually. Well, I think basically pretty much all the people in crypto love learning new things because, that's basically all about crypto, new things, new projects coming all around.
Learning every day.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, and moving forward to the Sparda Wallet itself, about the project, just like quick, how can you describe it, for example, in 3 words?
NFT.
Oh my god. Unexpected.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could write a book on, how much, Sparda Wallet could do for people. And especially the more we grow, I could really see like millions around the world. If we grow and if Zilliqa grows with us, there really is the potential for our platform to help so many people get paid directly for their art without having to deal with someone in the middle or even essentially giving you your name. We're fully decentralized. So it's really cool and extremely cheap. So I'm really excited for what we offer and what we get to talk about here.
Yeah. So, well, basically the history. How did the idea appear? How did you come up with such a great idea and started to implement it? Started to bring it to life?
That goes to Chris, our founder. He's the genius here. Came up with it all.
Well, it started as a NFT smart contract lookup page. It was something really small, simple. It looked like it was built in 1990, and I posted it to Reddit, and Chase saw it and saw potential with it, and it blew up from there. Just started adding and adding and adding to it, and it's grown to what it is currently.
Yeah, to add to that, definitely from where we started, from like the Reddit post of what he had to where we are now, it's not even recognizable. It's, you know, how much we've built on top of the idea, like the vision. I think it's exceeded even where we've expected from like our initial white paper. Like our visions now are like much larger, and it just shows you the power of crypto. How overnight, you know, if you have something cool and the support is there, you could, you know, you're forced to move a lot faster, and sometimes it's difficult, but growing pains, those are good growing pains.
Yeah, but like, when did it actually start? It like a couple of years ago, or?
Oh no, 3 months ago, 4 months ago max.
Oh my god,
That's what I'm saying. Like, we are forced to move on all cylinders, and we're a team of one full-time coder. We do have another coder, you know, on retainer, but not full-time. And we have me doing the marketing, and we have a few other people, you know, admins and smaller roles. But yeah, like, we're growing very quickly, and you know, from where we started to where we are now, it's quite crazy, actually.
I think just a few days ago, I actually was scrolling through Reddit, and I came across that initial post, and I screenshotted it and sent it to Chase, and it was like 3 months ago, that initial post. It's pretty neat.
This is just, that's even, I could even say it's insane. Like, because I thought, like, the idea, the website, and generally how you are positioned with your community and stuff, it doesn't look like it just started like crazy 3 months ago. It looks like at least a year, I think.
We haven't stopped working. I've had countless sleepless nights, you know, just going to town on the computer. Like, it's nonstop.
And to give you a little bit more perspective, I mean, Sparda Wallet, definitely 3 to 4 months, but me and Chris's relationship might be a little bit further than that. You know, I'm a Zilliqa maximist, you know. I'm all ZIL all day, you know. I had a community before we launched Sparda Wallet, so we really are like extremely grassroots. You know, we provided our pre-sale funding through a Telegram with zero complaints. You know, we didn't prefer to do a pre-sale through those means, but we really didn't have the means to do, like, you know, a launch or this and that. And we got off the ground through just a grassroots community effort. And we are here now in 3 months. With it takes your breath away. It really is. It's really humbling. And every day we get humbled, and it feels really good.
Yeah, that's just, I'm still processing, you know. It's just like hard to believe.
It's a lot. Like, it's a lot for sure.
Yeah, because like Swapzone has been like trying to get to market for, I think, 2 years now, and the job's been done is also huge. But like, yeah, we're almost like not nearly that. Let's say, in the community, because what we do with our community is just like, you know, trying to get to the community of other coins and stuff. So it gets a lot of effort to do as well, but yeah, we're trying our best as well here.
I mean, as long as you enjoy what you're doing. I mean, I've woken up at 4:30, 5 in the morning for the past, since we started Sparda Wallet. And, you know, if you don't like what you're doing, you're not going to find yourself getting up in the morning, dealing with people. You have to enjoy what you're doing and really see a future in it. So I love what we do. And, you know, Chris gave up a job full time. Again, like, we've had to make decisions quickly. Like, he is a father of 4. I was a licensed loan officer, still am, but, you know, we've had to give up a lot of things because of the growth of Sparda Wallet. We can't afford to do things half work anymore. We really need to commit to our platform. It really is insane when you tell the story to they don't believe you. It's really crazy, the power of crypto. It can make people's dreams come true, and I'm just glad the amount of people already, even in our infancy stage, the amount of people we've benefited tens of thousands of dollars, through our marketplace directly to artists around the world. I don't know. I think that's one of the coolest things.
Yeah, like I think this is what we've been talking about, like the independent come up with Sparda Wallet, that you've done this all by yourself. This is just amazing. I mean, that's a whole lot of respect that community should be, and I think it is paying to you. So I think we should now dive in a little bit deeper in what you do. And yeah, the NFT wallet concept is not widespread at all. I think you probably be either the first or one of the first who is doing that.
Yeah, on Zilliqa's blockchain, 100% the first. And what's interesting is with the ZIL bridge that just launched today, which is another reason to be happy to be on the Zilliqa blockchain right now. I actually went around to using it today. It's really cool, really easy to use. So, once we're able to, itch into the code and see what's going on behind the hood, we might be able to, can't give a date on it, but we should be able to implement Ethereum NFTs, on Sparda Wallet. As long as we can send it to a ZILPay wallet, we should be able to display them. And yeah, as far as I know, we're way ahead of the game on offering that. We offer a free public NFT viewer. So even if you don't own the NFT and you want to shop around and see NFTs, we offer a viewer and you can see any NFT on the blockchain, and now potentially even Ethereum's blockchain, which is, that's game breaking. No one offers that, and we're offering that at 10-cent fees on the Zilliqa blockchain.
And yeah, that's not even our fee. That's just transaction fees for Zilliqa.
We're helping Zilliqa. Every time a person mints an NFT, sends an NFT, deploys a contract, we're not making a cent off that. We're making Zilliqa's currency more valuable. Every time someone does that, they're burning the token.
And that's kind of one of the reasons why Sparda Wallet why I even made that first little viewer. There wasn't anything to view like NFTs I have minted. I wanted to be able to show off my artwork as an NFT, and there wasn't really a way to do that, at least not in your pocket. You couldn't bring it to work and say, hey, look at my new art piece. I wanted NFTs they're a big deal, and Zilliqa was kind of lacking that tool at the time. So I
100%.
took it. Yeah,
I think the main caveat with that was ZIL stars. I think what really made me and Chris really adamant about that was, about a year ago, I think they launched the ZIL stars on chain. And if you spent $10,000 on that NFT, which is what they were running for some of them, that's a lot of money. You want to be able to show that off like super easily. Like, yo, here, I got this, and you really couldn't do that. And honestly, like until we came around, honestly. So, that there was a screaming need in the Zilliqa blockchain for just the NFT viewer to start. That's why Chris started with that, because he's an NFT artist. He had NFTs from Mintable, because at the time that was literally the only place to do it on Zilliqa. And he was not happy that like he had to have his friends have a Mintable account, have their email, all this junk just to see an NFT. It's ridiculous. It doesn't work. And that's really why Sparda started. We were a little angry at what the market gave us. So, when you're not happy with what's given you, you make it yourself.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's, I think, one of the main reasons why great projects emerge, because like when you really want to build something for yourself that you see is not there yet, and you really put a thought into it because you want it to be good for yourself, like first of all for yourself, and then like you see that people also need it, because if only one person needs it, that there's going to be certainly others who would also use it.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yep.
So what would you name as the key features of Sparda Wallet?
Marketplace and auction house. Those two right there. 2% fee on sales. That's best in the industry. As of right now, you have to charge something on a sale. That's how you stay in business. And 2% on a platform that's charging pennies for minting. It's, all the money is going back to the artist. It's incredible. On Sparda, our average sale is about $85 right now. The cost to mint, upload to our marketplace contract, all that, 30 cents. So for 30 cents and a 2% fee, you're taking home $83. You're taking home all of it.
Yeah.
These other platforms, they cannot advertise it. The jury's out. The case is closed. A lot of artists are losing money on gas on those. Like and our sale rates at, I think, 16-17% right now. So it's almost like you flip a coin a few times and you're going to get $85 on Sparda. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's actually, I hear this a lot from my brother because he's into NFTs, and he's like, he ridiculously started a course of pixel art because he wanted to, not become an NFT artist, but because he liked this field, this area, and he's into crypto as well. And now he's pretty good at it, and he's starting to trying to get on the market and stuff. And he's like, the fees are crazy. Yeah, and I'm like,
why wouldn't he take him to Sparda? I mean, the highest
Sparda Wallet's the place.
The highest selling.
That's
it. That's one of our highest sellers.
It's not one of them. Our number one performing auction and marketplace sale is what is it? The drunk Viking. He is is one of them. Big Vike, a really funny Viking with a gold chain or something. He's really cool. It's sold for like $2,500.
The octopus ones, those octopus pixel art ones, those sold for 20,000 SPW a piece. That's
like 800 pop.
And I'll definitely show him this AMA session. You should keep an eye on those guys to probably use them, because that's basically what you're interested in. Yeah, because when I came across your project from that community post, because actually this idea of an AMA also started from basically from nowhere, from a simple tweet about Zilliqa, and the community came and just was like, Sparda Wallet is a great use case of Zilliqa.
Well, that's what I told you.
Investigate.
I mean, we couldn't afford to pay for shillers. If people are talking about us, it's because we help them. We really have a grassroots community. People will take bullets for Sparda. They live and die by the Sparda, and it keeps us going. That's really, I'm not saying that as a braggadocious. I live and die by the Sparda. I do Sparda 16 hours a day. So when I see people in the community, putting the same blood, sweat, and tears, it's humbling. I'm telling you, it's a really good feeling.
And I was very surprised.
Community.
It's it's not something that always happens when I post something about a certain, let's say, about a certain coin. There are actually quite rare cases when people come in the comments, almost screaming and shouting about one single project, probably you should look into this. And I was like, wow, so many comments about that one. I should definitely at least give it a try. And then it was so easy to connect, and it's not actually a thing that is always so easy to do in the crypto space. You sometimes need months to get to connect to somebody from
for us,
we wear our transparency on a badge, on our sleeve. I mean, we're very easy to reach, and
and that's so great. I think that's why you have such an active community. People appreciate when you can just simply, pop up in the chat and talk. It's just and besides, I see it almost seems like you never leave the chat. You're always there, 24/7.
Told you, I'm Sparda all day, all night, 4:30 in the morning.
That's just incredible. That's just
I gotta slow it down, honestly. It's not good for my health, but I'm young.
Yeah,
I'm young. I can do it. I love what I'm doing, but we work hard. We want our platform to grow, because the more we grow, the more people are benefiting. Every day, an NFT, more than one NFT sells, more are minted. There's people from India. There's people from Germany. We have people from China. We have people from everywhere. I don't know their names, but they're making money. That's so cool. That's really cool to me. That was not offered to artists 2-3 years ago. And OpenSea did it first, but OpenSea is for the rich. Who has $150 in India to pay for gas? No one.
Yeah,
it's not for the people.
Totally.
It's not for the people. So people will wake up, I think. More and more people who sell NFTs here. it's all about the community. The stronger the community, the stronger the messaging. More and more come. You know, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and just a quick question about why particularly Zilliqa. Was it because you thought to be the first ones on this particular blockchain, or was it for some different reason?
Chris started because I feel like this was his idea to start, but I could follow it up maybe.
Well, I did hop around blockchains. Like, I started researching NFTs, and I really wanted to get into them. I wanted a blockchain that had the set of tools and the capability of, you know, providing NFTs and getting them out there. Well, I forgot where I was going with that.
Why we chose Zilliqa? You're on the right path. You're on the right path.
I chose Zilliqa because it had everything that I needed. It had the tools, and it was cheap to experiment with. I didn't have to, if I wanted to start on Ethereum, I would have to have a couple $100 in Ethereum just to test, just to play with it, just to see how the market goes.
I think that's a low ball. I mean, I've tested just from on our platform myself, like whether it be burning an NFT, sending it, like there's been so much. You have to do that on mainnet. That's how you test it, you know, to see if it's real. I'm just myself. We're talking thousands in gas I would have thrown away that I don't have for the Ethereum blockchain. So that's reason number one. You know, it's OpenSea. If you listen to Vitalik, the Ethereum founder, he says they can't do it forever. Like, their model is not sustainable. Like, they're asking for alternatives. So, you know, people just have to build them, which is what we're doing. So number one is really the cost and their smart contracts. You know, they were ahead of the game. You know, you have Cardano, you have the other ones, but Zilliqa doesn't get the credit they deserve. You know, they were really ahead of the game on smart contracts, and they work. And I mean, you can say what you want about them, you know, blah, 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 but they haven't been hacked as far as I'm concerned. Their funds have always been safe. You know, the money's there. Zilliqa's great, you know, and that's why we chose them. And especially, you know, a few months ago, Zilliqa was looking really good. So they have a lot of things going for them, this blockchain. That's why we chose them. And they had some puzzle pieces missing. You know, they had the last NFT boom, like last year when it first started, Zilliqa didn't capitalize enough, in my opinion. They had all the tools, but they didn't have it developed yet. So, like, now it's all there. That's why we chose Zilliqa, because they really were the perfect foundation to start, to learn, to build, to do everything, to build the community. The community in Zilliqa is awesome as well. You know, you look at how grassroots and hardcore the support is here. Like, it's awesome. You can't find that on every blockchain. That is, you know, a benefit to Zilliqa. It's a multitude of reasons, but number one is what Chris said, is the cost. The cost, number one. Yeah. They're really cheap. It's great.
Yeah, well, and from my marketer's perspective, as I'm also trying desperately to get to some communities, you know, Zilliqa has also an outstanding community, and like when the project is built on Zilliqa, they support it. They really do try to use it, and well, all the Swapzone is not built on any blockchain at all, but like every time we try to engage with their community, they support it and they try to engage as well. Try to at least keep an eye on what we're doing, and somehow, you know, at least retweet and spread the word, and that's important as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think that covers it completely, though. We really like Zilliqa. Like, I'm the ZIL Maxi of ZIL Maxi. That's really the only blockchain I like. I'm being Zilliqa Maxi
well before I was.
Yeah, like Chris, if anything, you know, he's very humble. You know, he was building on Cardano. Like, he's got skills. You know, he was one of the first people to get stuff done on, you know, Cardano for their NFTs. But I really like pushed his shoulder on the Reddit, like, yo, we have a community here. You go push this thing here. Let's do it. And, you know, scrap that, went there, and, you know, we are here now. So, yeah, Zilliqa's great. I can't wait for the future, what holds for everyone here.
Yeah, well, And moving to the more creative for the auctions, and how did you feel about the first ever auction on your platform, and like which one was the most successful of them all? I think this is an exciting topic, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough question. Which one was the most successful, huh? We've had 3 on I can name off the bat that were standouts. You have
Let's do that.
Dr. Death, the first one, Dr. Death, that one pulled in collectively, I think, the most SPW, but it got beat out on the highest bid. You then had Jayus, our Filipino artist who sold the Pixel series. He's number one with like that, like a $2,500 bid. And then we had a third one, Dehan, who had the crypto octopuses, and those all sold for ridiculous numbers. So those are standouts to me, but literally every auction is done fairly well. I mean, I think that's why the artists like doing them so much.
Yeah.
Well, well.
So yes.
And right now, currently on the current site right now, the auctions are exclusive. So we kind of handpick the artists that we want to showcase on the front. But most of the time we just, when an artist comes to us, hey, I have something that's worthy of an auction, we put them on a schedule and we rotate through all the auctions. I have plans to automate it though, to where everyone could run an auction.
Wow. That's
sooner than later. That's a sooner than later for him, because he doesn't like putting those up manually. Because we have so many artists who've been, I mean, if I were an NFT artist, I'd probably be badgering us too to get up the auction, because you see they go up, they sell. But yeah, they are going to be automatic. So if you are an artist, in our current state, you'd have to contact us. We'd have to verify the art, this and that. No longer doing that, because it's, the more we grow, it's just not sustainable. So we are going to automated route where you will be able to choose if you want to list the marketplace and have it insta buy. You could get paid in ZIL, or you could do an auction, set a timer, and you could get paid in SPW, and it would be bids. So we think that's better, and it gives no one an unfair advantage. Everyone's on the same playing field. I really like it. So that's more towards what we're pushing to. We wanted to have that out this week, but we're team of one coder full time, so we're a little bit behind schedule on that.
And we still plan on having showcases too. Like if one auction starts getting a lot of traction, we'll throw that up on front page, or have even exclusives like. Dr. Death is he's a huge artist in the Zilliqa community, and people really love his art. And we like having Dr. Death on front page. Like, it's good for everyone, likes seeing it, and it brings in a lot of attention. So we're still gonna have the exclusivity of auctions too.
Yeah, people will always be able to reach out to us, like, a well-known artist, even a smaller artist, you'll always be able to reach out and get a front page opportunity. I don't want to spoil any dates or anything like that, but yeah, we have special front pagers in line, but we want people to be able to auction on their own and be able to get SPW as payment, because that is a cool thing about auctions as well. You get our speculative token as a payment, not Zilliqa, and a lot of people prefer that, getting a token with potentially more upside, etc. So yeah, we like it the way it's structured, and it always baffled me because we charged a 10% fee on the front page auctions, which that's a pretty high fee, and people were begging us to go on auctions when marketplace is 2%. So it just shows you people want their stuff to sell. They sometimes don't mind paying a fee if they know their stuff is going to sell. That's what it goes down to.
I should definitely push my brother to try out Sparda Wallet.
We are lowering the auction fee though. So when we go to our upgrade and they're no longer, if you choose to auction, it will be 2%, not 10%. But the front page, like the exclusive you want to have, the pedestal, we're always gonna that's cost more. That costs more.
Yeah, well, that's logical. That's how it works.
we really pride ourselves though on like not picking winners. You know, like we don't like giving unfair advantages. Like
Right.
despite Dr. Death being very popular, or another artist, JU's or Daehan, or there's so many artists. We don't want to pick one or give them a front page. Like that just seems unfair, you know. Like because we're just a platform. We don't sell our own art, so we have no incentive on choosing winners. I like seeing new winners. I like seeing people come up from scratch and their collections start climbing the leaderboards. It's really cool. So yes, there will be like front page, but we're trying to actually make it as decentralized and as fair as possible for everybody. I think that's more large scale our goal for the marketplace.
Yeah. By the way, since you mentioned the artists like Top Death and stuff, so and you also mentioned the artists that you like when they just like emerge from scratch and then like go higher and higher and reach some, success. Do you have some probably, I don't know, cases when the artist just came not so popular to your platform and then like eventually the auction was pretty
Yes.
pretty good?
So JU's was literally not in crypto. I think he was our second or third auction, not even in crypto. And overnight, I think he's a big winner in Sparda. He's got one of the largest holdings from auctions winning. Like he's selling in marketplace. So I literally watched overnight, like a family friend for me and my girlfriend, him get a community, get a following, all Zilliqa love, sell NFTs. Like it's breathtaking. Like most people, if you go to our auction page, there's just too many to name, but most people had next to no following. And Dr. Death, even when we first reached out to him, he had a following, but he was nowhere near as big as where he is now. If anything, it was like a reciprocal relationship. We both benefited. We both grew. He grew. We got street cred selling those NFTs for big money on ZIL. And, it's just great to see how everyone wins. And I
Yeah,
mean,
totally.
we only get 2% on transactions. So it really is like they're getting everything. That's great. And that's how we want it. We want more and more people using our platform. That's how the 2% keeps us alive.
Wow, this actually sounds like a really inspiring story for those who probably doubt if they should, give it a try. Probably thinking that it's impossible to, get some success and some recognition. But yeah, well,
Definitely not.
yeah.
Hold on. We have Crypto Coyotes. I got to give him a shout out. The Crypto Coyotes series, that one is absolutely popping off. He had never sold an NFT before. He tweeted about it. Never sold an NFT. He made 330. He sold like 20 coyotes on Sparda in 2 days. He's racking it up. He's racking it up.
He's in the artist is in the top 6 for
2 days.
Yeah, top 6 collections.
Insane.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
We have Oasis of Amazing Creatures. Our #1 collection has sold like 50 NFTs, and they have a Twitter following of like 50 followers. They sprung up out of nowhere, and they're crushing it. They're crushing it.
Orders of Sparda Wallet.
Yeah, cool. Again, if I had the list up in front of me, there actually is like a Sparda ecosystem of artists made, and all of them sprung up out of nowhere. These people are some from India. Again, like it's awesome. Most people, I would say 90% of our artists had no image, no name, no following, and they now have one, through Sparda, and that's so awesome.
That's an inspiring story. I think you should probably post more of this to Twitter, or like probably create some kind of a blog to showcase what you do, because it's nice that you have cool design and stuff, but then when people actually see the showcase and stories, I think it's pretty cool. That's the way they can get involved and like see that there's nothing impossible in this, let's say, field. And well, the important thing about any project is the roadmap, any plans for the future. For instance, what else for 2021 do you plan? And of course, further in the future.
Chris could take this one and I'll follow up.
Okay.
We're working on tips. This is going to be a new feature that we have. Tipping, you could go through Marketplace. Let's say you don't particularly want to buy the art. You could still tip the original artist in SPW. Basically, it's kind of a better version of royalties in a way. You tip directly to the artist. That's something that is in the works currently, like it's being worked on. Automated auctions, we want to bring auctions to the public. We want everyone to be able to auction. There's so many plans that me and Chase have talked about that it's hard to keep track of them all.
We have a lot coming. A lot of it I don't want to talk about publicly because really big.
Understandable.
But yes, stuff like usernames, what Chris already mentioned, that is also coming. And
usernames
was supposed to be a 2022 thing, bridging Ethereum assets. But Zilliqa, they got there quick. It's not even October yet. It's about to be October. So once we roll out, all of our core features of our platform, we're really going to be able to focus on the Ethereum side now and really expanding. So I would say roadmap wise, that's really what I think we could talk about more, especially with the bridge being live. You're catching us on the day the bridge is live, so we really don't know much about it. We don't know anything the public doesn't know. So once more information comes out and what we see we could do with it, that's what I think the community should be looking forward to, because I personally think it'll be game changing for us once the Pudgy Penguins, the Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, all those have the ability to send it from MetaMask to ZILPay and have all of their NFTs, whether it be Zilliqa, ETH, all on Sparda, to sell it, trade it. That is awesome on our gas fees, the 10-cent gas fees. It's awesome. That, I think, is our down the line roadmap, big picture. We want that to happen.
Okay. Well, then the question, for me as a marketer, what's your attitude towards marketing? I'm not asking about strategy because, I don't think there can be any type of strategy when it comes to marketing of crypto projects, because it's just, happens all of a sudden, and you have to always keep track of what's happening on the market to do marketing in crypto space. But in general, what's your attitude towards challenges? I think this one is good, actually. The tricky things about marketing of NFT and crypto projects.
Marketing is arguably the most important thing in any business, and I would argue in crypto the most. You got to get people in the door before anything, and that is the hardest part when you're competing with large pools of money, millionaires in the crypto space who have won on projects over and over again. You're competing in a tough field, so you have to have a great idea, a real platform, coupled with great marketing. If you don't have the pools of resources, the oozing money, because you are playing an unfair field. So to the marketing point, you have to find whatever you could do to get your name buzzing. If no one wants to talk about you, you have to find a way to get people to talking about you. And whether it be telling how you're benefiting people, whether it be grifting, even honestly, getting your name out there is very important. So we're always thinking on our feet when it comes to marketing. We are constantly trying to get our message out there, showing people the art, what's on Sparda, what they're getting paid, all the benefits. It's all about being active daily. I really like to make sure our Twitter is alive. It's not dead.
Yeah, totally. That's what I do 24/7 with the Twitch on Swapzone.
Yeah, so it's all about being alive. Marketing is the most nuanced thing. There's so many ways to market, so many successful ways to do it. There is no one way. We try everything. That's we try it all.
And if you do have a project that you are trying to get up off the ground, have a team. There is no way I'd be able to do the marketing
100%.
and to the project. There's no way. Like, without Chase on my team, I would not be as far as we wouldn't have been able to do this.
Yeah, it goes both ways, though. I mean, if you tell me to look at it, go find your transaction or go do code or this, I'm gonna tell you to don't talk to me. I'm not good at You have to know your place, and I think that's why me and Chris get along so well. We work so quick. We meet deadlines because we respect each other's positions, and we know we need more help. Honestly, like, I'm starting to feel the pain. Chris is starting to feel the pain. Like, you have to be able to acknowledge when I can't do it all. We need help. We're growing. And yeah, you see a lot of projects out there, especially early on, who, the developer thinks they could do everything just because early on, that's normally when the most money is made. Yeah. So they want to screw everyone out early on. And most projects die in crypto, FYI. Like, most don't survive. So
yeah, well, that's clearly seen.
Yeah, so from day one, we had a strategy. We've been pretty clear, and yeah, I love our relationship. It's really growing. We need to start expanding some more because we need help. We definitely need some help.
Yeah, like, the team is not the only thing. The good team is great, but then the team should be passionate about what you do, because without it, you can have a whole bunch of great specialists, but then not quite a great result because people are just doing it for money or for something else, but not for the idea. Because it's important to get really involved and love the things that you do.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's very important, especially in crypto space where there's basically almost no way of paid marketing, because you can't do target, you can't do basically anything if you're not a really big project, and you have to think and constantly.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be very creative, see what's working. Sometimes grift, sometimes cause some drama, because that's how you get your name out, especially when you're very small and you can't just pay, here's $50,000 to 5 promoters and you're already a $2 million market cap. A lot of people play that game and it works for them in the short term. Most of them fail in the long term, but the majority of crypto is people just trying to take your money and then make an excuse afterward. And they, so again, that's why from day one, we've shown our faces. We've really had nothing to hide. Like, we pride ourselves on our transparency because it's easier to be transparent. Honestly, when you tell the truth from day one, you got nothing to hide. So it becomes easier as you grow to keep growing because you haven't been lying to your investors. You haven't been, pulling the rugs on them. You've just been growing alongside with them, whether it be slow or fast. We like our growth method, and the more and more people we help, I think it's just going to keep scaling and grow faster. That is how you're supposed to grow a business and platform, is the good old fashioned way, slow and steady. A lot of people in crypto just they just want things to go to the moon in 24 hours. That's
totally. Yeah. Well, okay, now I think it's time for the community shot. What would people like to ask? Despite we don't have really many people here, but probably someone would have questions.
I hope so.
Yeah, well.
Would they pop up on this Restream app, the questions?
Yeah, I have the chat here. And there were actually some messages while we were talking, but not many. But, well, probably it's just since I'm in Europe, probably most of the people following Swapzone would be also somewhere in my region, and that's not the most active time for us, let's say.
That's okay. This is recorded, right? So afterwards we can share it.
Of course. I'll do the recap tomorrow, and people will definitely see that. So there's no problem with it at all. And I believe there was a video that you guys wanted me to share during the
definitely
IMA. Yeah, so now I'm going to share the screen. I hope it will work fine, because I actually never share screens during the IMA, but let's try this now.
We'll be the guinea pig for this one. We'll be the guinea pig.
Alrighty, so I think this one is what I should be sharing.
Are you thinking NFT? Introducing Sparda Wallet, the NFT marketplace for you.
Wait, what did you say?
I said that's the one.
That is the one. I'm looking at our
yeah.
Telegram, so it does look like people are in our Telegram watching. They're just not in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, but well,
I wish they were in the YouTube chat. I wish they were in the YouTube chat.
Can you? What's the link? Let's send them here. What's the link to the YouTube stream?
It looks like they have it in there, but I mean, you can't force them to click it. You can't force them to click it.
Yeah, you can just send the link to the YouTube channel. Meanwhile, you're doing this, I can just like keep with the video because yeah.
Are you thinking NFT? Introducing Sparda Wallet, the NFT marketplace for you. Hundreds of NFTs on sale every day. Attractive market listing for your NFT in a true decentralized marketplace. List your NFT for under $1. Or sell at the auction house to the highest bidder. Sparda Wallet, powered by Zilliqa.
Actually, like, since I've seen this video, like, when you sent it to me, I was impressed because it really looks like one of the, one of the commercials elsewhere, but it's just great. I haven't seen many of those actually in the crypto space because usually it's just some kind of, really calm and like, technical videos, but this one is something that really gets the essential of the service, and that's a great thing.
Yeah, it's definitely straight to the point. So, like, we wanted that. So, like you said, in crypto, I could give you like 100 examples. They spend a lot of money on a really cool background and just, don't show you anything because most platforms don't have anything. They're just selling you a promise, So that's what they do. They have really pretty videos.
Someone said
Our
they
video,
didn't see the video.
Oh, they didn't get to see it?
Yeah, I see this message, but I don't know how to make it work. Oh my god.
Now I lost train of thought, but I forget what I was saying. Our video. So we went with that route, like really mainstream, because I want it to be something you could send like your sister or your mom or something. Like, we feel our platform is super easy to use and it needs to be crystal clear. Like, look, mint your NFT. Look, people are making money. It costs less than $1. Like, this is a no-brainer. So that's the message we want out there because it's the truth. Average NFT sale, $85, 16% sale rate. I mean, that's really what we want to push out there. Like, use our platform. People are buying NFTs. People are selling NFTs. It's very, very, very supportive of the community. You can build your name on our platform. Yeah, that's why we went with like kind of the cheesy, like under $1, because it's supposed to be something you would imagine watching. You're like, on your couch watching TV and the commercial comes up. It's supposed to feel like a mainstream commercial.
Well, yeah, but like what I like about this video is that it makes it simple to understand everything because, many people are not like really afraid of crypto, but they are kind of suspicious about it, and the NFT thing, they probably just don't really get it, like how it works and stuff. And here, everything is crystal clear, and just like this 30 seconds, and it's like
just like a commercial. See, that's what, like, we tried to we wanted a mainstream feel to it. Like, we want you're watching MTV and Sparda Wallet commercial comes up. We wanted to have that feel too, and we think we accomplished it. I'm really happy with that commercial. I showed that everybody who has a question about us. Here, look at this. This is pretty much what we offer you, and they straight to the point.
We have one question in the chat from Mart. How do you see Sparda Wallet like in 1 year?
100,000 NFTs on marketplace, 20,000 sold. If we see that this time next year, I'll be a very happy camper.
well, I think the community and I personally will hope that it's not just like a dream, but something to be accomplished, and even more than that, because like as I
If
said,
we're more than that, I mean,
yeah,
yeah. Let's say 1,000,000 NFTs sold. That'd be really cool. Or not sold into our market. That's just so overwhelming. I'm just picturing the amount of art. Like you could live on our platform, just looking at all the art on there, the music. That's where I see ourselves from a year. Because if we really maintain at this pace and stay this cheap to use, why wouldn't everyone just be using our platform one day? I mean, everyone's going to try it at least once and see how easy it is.
I used to get lost scrolling through like Instagram pictures. I don't even remember the last time I scrolled through Instagram. I just go to Sparda Wallet and scroll through NFTs. I can scroll through other people's art on Sparda Wallet, and
it's like before bed all the time.
Yeah, it's my pastime now. Like that's my social media now. I go through there, and I'll screenshot one and share it in Telegram, and people start a conversation about it. And yeah, it's fun. I spend a lot of time just scrolling through NFTs.
Yeah, so definitely see us just having a lot of NFTs and leaderboards, and just seeing people wanting to be the best. It's cool having a little competitive edge to it. Seeing the leaderboards, seeing people want to climb it. It's that's where I see us from a year from now, because we really just want to be a decentralized platform making everybody win. So where I see ourselves a year from now is everybody winning, everyone selling NFTs, and everyone being happy. That's my vision for Sparda. That's what I want. A lot of people using our platform, and that's it.
Yeah, well, that's just an awesome goal to have. Oh, and actually, I remembered one question that popped up in my head, but I forgot about it. Why Sparda? Like the name, how did it emerge?
Every time. Sparda was a tag name. It was a character in a video game I loved growing up. The game was Devil May Cry. Well, Sparda was the father, and he had twins. Well, it was one of my favorite games. I had twins. I actually named one of my sons after the other video game character, and it just kind of took off. It stuck. It was just a name I continued to use every project that I've started, and now we have Sparda Wallet. And then in Telegram, everyone started making memes about "This is Sparda," from the movie 300.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now it kind of evolved into that because the community grew around those memes, and that's where the logo was derived from, was those "This is Sparda."
Yeah.
So it kind of stuck.
It definitely was community driven. Like before we even had our Sparda Wallet Telegram, we had a Telegram before that was just like super tight knit community, and we pulled our logo and our name too. Like, do you want it to be Sparda? Here's some logo ideas, and they wanted like a Spartan. They liked we really played off the this is Sparda vibe, and I love it. I actually really like that concept. So yeah, it started off as just like a little gaming thing, turned into this is Sparda. This is our identity. Like, it's kind of funny. Like, no, I'm Sparda.
The cat in the background. I love your cat, Chase.
They know how to take the attention.
Yeah, well, also live stream cat. Oh my god, such an attention seeker. Okay, well, he also, or she, got his tiny bit of attention, and okay. Well, so I think that's been pretty intense and pretty an interesting talk, and I'll be posting the AMA recap tomorrow in the blog. Probably you want to somehow finish up or tell something that we haven't covered.
Yeah, we covered a lot here. We really did cover nearly all the bases. I mean, I would just recap, I guess, to go to SpardaWallet.com and try minting an NFT. It takes, if you have 10 ZIL, it's $1. If you have $1 in ZIL, $2 in ZIL, you could go use our platform, mint an NFT, mint a picture from your vacation you've taken, see if it sells on our marketplace. Try it out, have some fun. Like, it really is fun. I think the more people who see our website, that it speaks for itself. That's really what I would want people to take away here.
I also would like to remind people too about, if you do want to check out Sparda Wallet, go through ZILPay. Have that ZILPay extension installed, and if you're on mobile, download ZILPay and go through their browser and visit SpardaWallet.com through the browser on ZILPay.
Yeah. Go to our website. Just go there. Just go there. Don't even check out our token first. I really want people to check out our platform first. I'm really passionate that once people see what we offer, they would want to help. They buy the token, the use cases, because our token has a lot of use case, many and more coming, but we really want people using our platform. That is number one. Use our platform, mint NFTs, burn that Zilliqa. Let's get it going. That's what we want.
Yeah, as the message from the chat says, so far, Sparda is great. I'm a witness, and we all do agree here.
Yeah, I think that's actually one of our artists, the Dehan Dope. He's awesome. He's from Indonesia, a very young guy. I think he's 20 years old, and yeah, we've gotten him like $2,000-$3,000 through Sparda. It's a lot of money for a 20-year-old in India, for anyone anywhere. That's awesome. Like, yeah. Shoot, that's more than I got paid a week. That's good money. So yeah, that's another shining example of power of Sparda.
Yeah, he has some really good art on Marketplace. He's had really good turnouts on Auction House. He's
supported us as well. He's made us free logos. Our Telegram logo he made without us asking. He just, I love stuff like that. I love seeing support. Our community, like I said, when our commercial was a community member reached out to me. It was like, yeah, I could get you a discount. My friend's a professional in the space. Like, our community, if we didn't have our community, like, I can't take all the credit. Like, our community is really awesome. It keeps me going. Like, there's some trolls, there's trolls everywhere, but but for the most part, our community is one of the most positive, and we're allowed to be transparent and honest too. Like, we talk about real things and still maintain a very positive vibe and culture. It's beautiful. Not a lot of places can maintain that. Like, it's totally. I love our community. I love Sparda.
Yeah.
We don't look down on shilling your NFTs on Marketplace. Like, if you have artwork, share it. Come to our Telegram. Like, everyone likes seeing new people come into the chat and participate and share what they have, share what they found on Marketplace. It's pretty fun.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I agree to everything you said, guys. And that was really awesome to have you here today. That was really interesting, really great. And like, I really enjoyed the conversation, by the way. It's just like,
Yeah, I could go on for hours. I'm sure yeah. It's late for you. What? Now it's 11 o'clock for you, right?
Yeah, almost there.
So it's the start of our days, so we're just getting going. But yeah, I've had a great time. We should do another follow-up AMA a month from now, 2 months from now. Up to you. I would love to come again.
Of course. I think the probably would be a good idea to do so at the beginning of 2022. Just see, like, to summarize the year, and probably you'll have some more exact plans and roadmap for 2022 then. So yeah, it's gonna
I would like to have the bridge. I would like to have some ETH NFTs on Sparda by 2022. I hope we could come to you with that. Like, we got those now. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna push for.
Yeah, let's do a checkup then to see how far did you go, like, for this 3 months that are left until the year ends. So that's cool.
Time flies.
That's great. We're all
well, as you can see, we accomplished quite a bit in 3 months. So
yeah. Give us another 3. Yeah, give us another 3 months. Oof.
I'm excited for 2022.
Watching closely, and definitely, as I said, I'll tell my brother about you guys.
Awesome.
Okay.
Everyone, anyone can make money. And people got to be creative. One last thing, creative people rise to the top. It's, it's not just JPEGs, you know, if like you're a gamer and you got cool gaming moments, or, you know, you're a model and you want to make money on tips, like you got to be creative. Sparda could be like a lot of things for a lot of people. It's what you make it. So be creative, check out our website and make some money. You know, you make more than us when you sell those NFTs.
Last fun question from the chat. If Sparda sold 10,000 NFTs, would you shave Chris's beard?
No. What? No.
No.
That's what community asks, not me.
Wow, that was a hard no too. He didn't even consider
Hard
it.
no.
He didn't even consider it.
You don't want to see this face without a beard, man.
I'll
Alrighty.
never have one like that. So I'll never have one like that.
A lot of men can't. So it's my prize. I'll keep it.
Okay, thanks so much, guys. Thanks your community for being active and asking the questions here in the chat. That was awesome. And I hope to do a checkup in 3 months to see how far will you go, guys. So thank you so much. I'll do the recap tomorrow and we'll stay in touch. Thanks.
Thanks for having
you.
us.
Bye.
Bye.